Match gets underway in 1 minute. It's time for LA Galaxy Soccer. The six-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit. By Dignity Health, official healthcare provider of the LA Galaxy. By Yamava Casino at San Manuel. And by Vivid Seats. From Providence Park in Portland, Oregon, the LA Galaxy is on the air. Today, the Galaxy wrap up a string of 5 games in 16 days when they return to MLS play and face the Portland Timbers. Hello again and welcome. Joe Tutino here. Glad to have you aboard for this one. A cool and partly cloudy day in the Portland area. It's only going to reach about 60 degrees today, so it should be fine for the guys on the field of play. This match is an important one for both clubs ahead of the international break. Portland has lost their last 3 since opening with a 3-2 win over Columbus. Former Galaxy hand Ariel Lassiter scoring the game winner in that one. Portland has conceded 8 while scoring just 4 on the season. In this soccer-crazed town, you can feel the pressure building. You can be sure the Timbers will be looking to right the ship this afternoon. Well, the Galaxy's in a similar boat in MLS play. LA has dropped their last 2 club games in league play, and you'd think they'd be looking at more positive results. Right now, the clubs that they should have beaten, Colorado on the road, that's a little more difficult. But losing to Kansas City at home, that's one that sticks. The Galaxy's 2-1 home loss to previous winless Kansas City, still sticking in the club's craw, even in advancement of the quarterfinals of the CONCACAF Champions Cup, which the Galaxy did, and they'll move on, and we'll tell you about that as the broadcast continues. Like the Timbers, though, the Galaxy's looking to stick their foot in the ground and change to a positive direction. It's the Galaxy on the road at the Portland Timbers. The countdown to first kick continues right after these words. 2 nights, 2 LA Galaxy legends. Landon Donovan delivering championships, record-breaking moments, and goals that echoed far beyond the pitch. Kobe Jones, a leader, a champion, a cultural icon who helped shape the game in America through passion, pride, and unforgettable performances. This April, we honor the impact. Landon Donovan Night, April 4th. Kobe Jones Night and statue unveil, April 26th.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
Time now for the injury report. It's brought to you by Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. When you're in good health, we all win. The Galaxy pretty much in good health, but two players on the shelf. Chris Rendove has been on the shelf for quite some time now, since the preseason, trying to work his way back to fitness and back on the field. The bigger one, though, is Jakob Glesnes, who will be gone as much as 6 weeks. He's about a week into that. Certainly will miss the international break, and the Galaxy are going to continue to move their center backs around, and we'll have a change of that combination today. Also on the shelf for now, Joseph Painsil, who is expected back after the international break. He took a hamstring injury in the game at Colorado. Things to look at in this Major League Soccer season for the Galaxy right now. They're looking really good in terms of the CONCACAF Champions Cup. They've moved on to the quarterfinals with a 6-0 win on aggregate over Jamaican side Mount Pleasant. 3-0 wins on both sides, home and away. Now the Galaxy will face Liga MX side Deportivo Toluca, beginning in Toluca Wednesday, April the 8th at 8 p.m. and then coming back to Dignity Health Sports Park Wednesday, April 15th. Make sure you get your taxes done early so you're available to show up at 6 o'clock and get those tickets at 8773-GALAXY or by calling or by going to LAGalaxy.com. Big game for this LA Galaxy side. Talking to Greg Vanny yesterday on the production call. He is a little right now disappointed in the mental mistakes the Galaxy has made in terms of losing because of a red card, and then taking a red card in the first game against New York City, and then having to settle for a 1-1 draw. And he wants his club individually to step things up and clean things up today. We'll take a short time out. Final comments are next.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
All time in all competitions, these clubs are even, 15-15 in 10 in 40 previous meetings, although it's been the Portland Timbers that have had the upper hand of late, taking 2 of the last 3 and the other one in a draw, 4-2, 1-1, and 4-2. The Galaxy will be looking to change that today. It's a busy Sunday in Major League Soccer. One final is already in. Miami comes back and beats New York City 3-2 in New York. Leo Messi scores a goal off a free kick in that one that most teams would want to stop. But unfortunately, it found the back of the net, and New York City ends up losing, giving up 2 goals in the loss after leading 2-1. Cincinnati wins over Montreal by a score of 4-3. Later on tonight, San Diego at home against RSL, and just at final, Minnesota and Seattle went 0-0. It's the Galaxy on the road at the Portland Timbers. The Modelo starting lineups and first kick is coming up next.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, You can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, wait!
It is game time. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Kickoff is 1:55 today, and it's great to have communication going in the right direction. We can't seem to get that right, but we want to get you the starting 11, brought to you by Modelo, setting the gold standard for authentic Mexican beer since 1925. Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. And for the LA Galaxy today, in goal, it'll be JT Marcinkowski, who makes his first start of the season for the LA Galaxy in terms of MLS play. He's been in net for both of the matches so far this season in terms of CONCACAF Champions Cup, and he hasn't conceded a goal so far in Champions Cup. But we'll figure that out along the way. That's a different story for another day, but it's back-to-back clean sheets for JT Marcinkowski in terms of CONCACAF Champions Cup, and he'll get the opportunity today. One thing that Greg Vanney did say in the broadcast call yesterday is that he feels some of the goals the Galaxy has given up over the last couple of games, he feels they were definitely savable, and there's some work to be done there, and there's competition at every position in this lineup. And Marcinkowski has earned the opportunity here today. Mickey Yamane will start on the right side for the Galaxy. And defensively, the two center backs for the first time as starters will see Justin Hack and Emiro Garces. Julian Aude will play as the left back for the Galaxy. In the middle, Marco Royce will be as the attacking midfielder, while Elijah Winder and Edwin Cerrillo will be the holders. I asked if Cerrillo would get a break here since he's had all the minutes, and I think Greg Vanney said, you know what, he'll have a week off, a couple of weeks between games here, and so this is where he's going to get his break, at least right now. Up top for the Galaxy, the tandem has been good between Gabriel Peck and João Klaus. Klaus had the opener last game against Mount Pleasant, and then Peck with the brace, and he had the hat trick in the game before, so Peck is starting to warm up for the Galaxy, and the LA Galaxy is going to need him going forward. Eric Tommy will get the start here today. We'll see how much he can go in this one, and then Harbor Miller likely to spell him later on as the contest gets underway. Galaxy going a 4-3-3. The Portland Timbers also in a 4-3-3. Pantemis in goal. Forey, Miller, Sermon, and by the back four, Ortiz, Da Costa, and Diego Chara, who's the captain of this club. Up top, they'll go with Alves, Kelsey and Velda as the forward line for the Portland Timbers. Kickoff is going to be 1:55 this afternoon. This is a big game for the Galaxy, probably a bigger game for the Portland Timbers as they're trying to get themselves back on track. Having lost their last three, they started with a 3-2 victory at home, outscoring the Columbus Crew, one of the better teams in Major League Soccer. The Crew have gotten off to not quite as sharp a start as they would have liked, and I think the Portland Timbers maybe had a little fool's gold there. They've ended up losing the last three games and are trying to right the ship here as the natives, as they say, are getting restless in the Portland area. Meanwhile, for the LA Galaxy, they've had two setbacks, one on the road at the Colorado Rapids, losing 4-1 after the game was 1-1. Red card to Gabriel Peck, and then the Galaxy took on 3 more goals and losing that game. At home, they thought they were going to bounce back. The winless Sporting Kansas City came to town. Galaxy thought they would have the advantage, and unfortunately, the Galaxy gave up 2 counter-attacking goals and a 2-0 lead. Marco Royston got one back late, and then LA unfortunately fell 2-1 in that particular one. We are about 6 minutes away. We're going to take a short time out here. We'll be coming back with the Modelo starting lineups and kickoff right after these words. 2 nights, 2 LA Galaxy legends. Landon Donovan delivering championships, record-breaking moments, and goals that echoed far beyond the pitch. Kobe Jones, a leader, a champion, a cultural icon who helped shape the game in America through passion, pride, and unforgettable performances. This April, we honor the impact. Landon Donovan Night, April 4th. Kobe Jones Night and statue unveil, April 26th.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
Our referee for today's game is Drew Fisher. It's a veteran side. Michael Berwigan and Lise Arfa are the assistants. Fourth official today, Elton Garcia. VAR is Edwin Zurasevich, with his assistant being Craig Lowry in this particular contest, as the Galaxy look to get things going in the right direction. Again, as I mentioned, JT Marcinkowski in goal. The difference between he and Novak Micevic, he's a little more active in his goal, a little more willing to come off his line, and more vocal in terms of how he manages his back line in front of him. Although the back line is going to be a little changed today, as you know, Justin Hack and Emiro Garces, they're going to start for the very first time together in a game this season. They got a few minutes. I think it was the second game in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. They got a little time together, so we'll see how that goes. Mickey Yamane returns to the first 11 on the right side, and the Galaxy will be going forward on that left side with Julian Aude, who tends to do well going forward, but he's not as physical as John Nelson, so we'll see what the game dictates today. Marco Royce is back in the first 11. He did not start at Mount Pleasant. He certainly wasn't needed at Mount Pleasant, but he did get a few minutes of work, and he'll get the start here as the attacking midfielder. Lucas Sanabria, who started last time out, kind of struggled a bit, but Greg Vanny mentioned the fact that he was sick going into the match and kind of grew into it going forward. He did have an assist before he was taken off the field, so there was some good work from Lucas in that particular match. But most likely the Galaxy will try to be working through Marco Royce onto the wings with Gabriel Peck. And João Klaus, who's got 5 goals in all competitions. He opened the scoring midweek on the road at Mount Pleasant. And of course, Gabriel Peck, this is really good news, seeing him start to get going. All his goals so far have come in Champions Cup, but see him now, hopefully, here in MLS play, getting things going for the LA Galaxy is going to be very important. Galaxy will defend the goal to our right and attack from right to left, wearing the Ryzen jersey, which is available at the LA Galaxy team store. We are underway as the Galaxy have the ball coming back, and it'll come on back to Justin Hack. He'll square it on over. Aude on the near side, able to play it ahead. Eric Tommy this time around for the Galaxy. This will come on back to Hack in his own penalty area. Cleared to the far side it goes. Yamane has it now for the Galaxy, and they're able to break the press for the moment into midfield. Portland now on possession for the first time this afternoon. And they're wearing kind of these yellow tops, these light yellow tops with the white shorts and the yellow socks. It'll come on top of the Galaxy penalty area. Good opportunity here, broken up, but kept alive for the Timbers. Onto the right side it'll go. Collected by Brandon Bai. They'll go back to midfield, all the way back to the goalkeeper, Pantemis, who's just outside his own penalty area. He'll play it out the near side, Sermon, and into the Galaxy defense. Justin Hack and Emiro Garces. A pleasant afternoon in the Portland area. Rain has subsided. It's not expected to really have a role in today's game. Garces will play forward onto the right side, trying to find Gabriel Peck. Good battle there with Jimmer Forey, and it'll be cleared away. Forey has it one more time, all the way back to his goalkeeper it comes, Pantemis. Inside his 6, being chased by João Klaus. One at midfield by Justin Hack, quickly over to Aude. He'll play it ahead to Cerrillo. Edwin. 2 defenders around him. Aude once again. This will come centrally this time to Winder. Touches over right side of the circle. Garces will get forward, and the Galaxy need to be careful to not expose themselves in the back. Aude and Hack are the 2 back at the moment. Here's Emiro Garces. Plays it off to Cerrillo. Back to Hack once again. And the Galaxy trying to build out of the back here, but Hack on his own. And he's going to touch it back to his goalkeeper, Marcinkowski. And the Galaxy need to communicate a little better here in the early moments. Hack on the near side. He's got Aude at the touchline if he wants him. Justin. Back to Marcinkowski. This will be played long. Cleared back to the stripe. Won by Yamane. He'll find João Klaus. And a throw in for the Galaxy near side. Quickly Aude, the Hack. Into midfield for Klaus, being held up a bit by his defender and fouled by Sermon. Free kick for the Galaxy. Quickly the restart. It'll come ahead to Yamane. Might have a break, but the ball dug into the surface here, and that's the one thing I was concerned about. Yeah, no rain, but the artificial surface needs to be watered down, and if it's a little dry, the ball will stick. In that particular case, it did. Foul here against the Galaxy and a free kick. for the Portland Timbers. That particular ball on a regular surface will roll forward, and Yamane will be able to run onto it. On the backspin into the artificial surface, the ball just stuck like a nice pitching wedge in golf. Here's the Galaxy on the right side. Winder into the captain Royce. It comes on back to Peck. His shot off the head of the defender and back out. Sermon down on his knees, and play will be stopped for now. Pantemis wearing not quite the Batman's mask, but the mask to protect him. What looks to be maybe a broken nose there previously. I got a replay once again here. Peck fires away right off the top of the head of Sermon. Brought him right to his knees, but he seems to be all right, and we continue. 0-0 inside 5 minutes of play. Here's Sermon on possession for the Portland Timbers. Lays this one off. Kamal Miller, the veteran Kamal Miller. It'll go top of the center circle. Switch to the point on the right side here. Back to the top of the box. Velda in the area. Cleared on out. Possession again for the Portland Timbers. This will come on back. Hey, thank you for joining the broadcast today, wherever you might be, on the LA Galaxy YouTube channel. If you're out and about and queuing us up, thanks for joining today. Ball on the left side, 0-0. Portland on possession. It comes ahead. Collected by Da Costa. He's able to play it back. The captain is Diego Chara, who has it now. Da Costa one more time on that left. Good defensive posture by the Galaxy at the moment. Chara one more time. Gets away from João Klaus. Tight quarters, though, for the Portland Timbers as they try to work in that left channel and along the wing. The return service for Da Costa is broken up. Yamane trying to get to this ball. Loose at the top of the Galaxy penalty area. Chance in the Galaxy box. And it comes on loose. Chara trying to go near side of Velda. That's broken up. And the Galaxy able to poke it away. Royce does well to keep possession. Slows it down. Now plays it on the left side. Aude up that left side. Early ball into the area. Too high for Klaus. Too short for Peck. But he has a chance here. And the shot blocked by Sermon. Good build there by the Galaxy. It'll come on over to Aude. Here's Eric Tommy, first touch. Again, Royce, Cerrillo, Aude, and back. Justin Hack. Ball will go left side. Eric Tommy. Ahead it goes to Royce. Side of the area. Back towards the top of the box. Trying to find Peck. Cleared away. Galaxy able to keep it alive. Cerrillo has it now. Squares it on over. Yamane one more time. Winder. Back to Mickey Yamane. Cerrillo centrally. Plays it forward. Here's Eric Tommy. Cerrillo. Tommy one more time. He's kind of a linker, Tommy. At least the way he's played so far in the Galaxy gear. Winder taking off the ball in midfield, and Portland will come out. So come centrally. Velda able to knock it forward right into Justin Hack. He's able to play it ahead. Greg Vanny talking after the match at Mount Pleasant. He was asked about Justin Hack as a center back, and he really said, you know what, we believe he's pretty much a center back. He'll settle in as a center back for the LA Galaxy as opposed to a 6. He might get some spot duty there, but most likely we'll see Justin Hack as a center back for the Galaxy going forward. And of course he gets to start at that position today. Here's Da Costa on the left side for the Portland Timbers. Watched there by Winder. Left corner of the air, the return service for Da Costa. Out comes JT Marcinkowski. The cross beyond him and then cleared away. I believe that was Hack at the top of the 6, and the Galaxy able to clear to midfield. Possession Timbers just beyond the midfield stripe. It'll come back defensively. Here's Miller. Squares it on over to Sermon. Finn Sermon. Watched there by Royce. Chara, the veteran, on the near side, gets the return service here from Brandon By. Again, Chara, side of the box, plays it back post. The header is wide and out of play. Good buildup Getting on the backside of that was Antony with the header that was wider than near post and out. Goal kick. I believe Marcinkowski was on the play, but it goes wider than near post and possession back to LA. Good cross here by Chara. And that's something the Galaxy need to be careful with. That transition. And of course, that's the way Portland's going to play. Most teams around the world play in transition. There's where the lanes open up. There's where the angles come to you. And now a player down here for Portland. I believe it's Antony who took that cross. And maybe it hit him in the face. He's got a nosebleed. His shirt is dirty. And that's going on. And in fact, they're pointing back to the bench area and saying, hey, get a new jersey out for this guy because he's not going to be able to play until that happens. In the meantime, we can tell you about the finals from yesterday and last night. Toronto wins 2-1. Josh Sargent made his debut for Toronto in that game. 2-1 over Columbus, the final. Chicago wins at Philadelphia 2-1, and Philadelphia off to a terrible start. Supporters Shield winners last year. They're having a tough time of it. Nashville continues to play well. They won 5-0 against Orlando. Is having a heck of a time right now, as they fired their head coach Oscar Pereira. Looking at the replay once again, we have here Chara played it across, and Antony must have taken it off the top of his nose as he came on in. But he'll come over to the sidelines, get a new shirt, come back on the pitch here in a moment. 0-0. Just past 10 minutes in this contest. The best opportunities have come for the Galaxy. 2 for Gabriel Peck with shots at the top and just outside the area. Although Portland has answered back with a good opportunity just moments ago on the header by Antony. Here's Winder. Back it comes to Hack, and Antony back on the pitch wearing the number 11. Emiro Garces, Cerrillo. Aude. Emiro able to go to midfield. It's beyond João Klaus, in possession defensively by Sermon for the Portland Timbers. Played ahead. Good job by Aude shaking his defense. He's able to play it forward. Early ball into the area, trying to find Gabriel Peck. This will find its way to the end line and out of play. Goal kick for Pantemis and the Portland Timbers. Hey, there's lots for LA Galaxy season ticket members to look forward to in 2026. We've got exclusive events, merch, concession discounts, and complimentary Apple TV. To learn more and become a member today, visit lagalaxy.com/season tickets. Pantemis plays in the midfield. Hack quickly closes down Velda. It'll come on back defensively. Sermon, as the two center backs are spread wide along the top of the penalty area. Into midfield. Antony on the right side this time around, trying to help build out of the back. They'll go to the left. Miller. Chara, Da Costa. Able to play this one forward. Velda. To the right side it goes. Good opportunity. Back into the area as Eric Tommy was a bit late to come back defensively. Da Costa once again on it. He'll play it into the box and goes out the far side. Forey will run it down. Yamane defending there. Chara. This one in towards center. Da Costa again into the box. They score! Velda beating the goalkeeper Marcinkowski, far post. It is 1-0 in favor of the Portland Timbers right at 13 minutes. And the Galaxy find themselves in a hole early here, as LA was having a hard time clearing their penalty area. Looking at it again on the replays, it came across the far side. Yamane defending on the initial ball. Came out to the top of the box. Chara, as it worked through the top of the area and right onto Velda, who played it past JT Marcinkowski, as the Galaxy failed to mark him up. And whether that was Yamane getting back into the box or Amiro Garces allowing for that to happen, that remains to be seen. We'll let Greg Vanney discuss it possibly after the game. But right now the Galaxy trail 1-0 as Velda gets the goal. And we continue here pressuring Julian Aude deep in his own defense. It'll come on over. Justin Hack once again. One thing you'll say, midfielders need to track back into the box and help out, whether that was Winder, and it would be on Winder's side if that were the case. But work to be done now. Here's Garces ahead to Yamane. Elijah has it now. It'll be working into the middle of the park. Chara will win it on back, and again knocked back to Bai. Miller squares in on over to Sermon. Portland with possession, right side to Bai once again. Played into the channel, trying to find Velda. Aude was there. Galaxy pinching in defensively on purpose at that left side for LA, as this ball's whipped on forward, looking for Gabriel Peck. Won well on the part of Jimmer Forey. So come on forward to Miller. Plays it onto the left side. So come centrally, Velda. Watch there by Hack. Switches over to the right. Bai again getting forward. Tommy getting back here. It'll come on loose into the Galaxy penalty area. A couple of big forwards for the Portland Timbers. Chara back to the strike. Sermon. This will come on into Ortiz. João Ortiz, who was part of that scoring sequence for the Portland Timbers a couple of minutes ago. Miller comes ahead to Chara. Sermon at the stripe. Play it on over to the far side. Good build-up again for the Timbers. It'll come towards the top of the area. The shot from distance is blocked by Winder this time around. The breakout by Klaus, he's brought down, and Miller gets the yellow card, and that's how you earn a yellow. It's a proper yellow to take, as it stops a counterattack and a potential goal scoring opportunity. Free kick Galaxy. Klaus will get to his feet, but now Miller has to play on a yellow, and I think it's the proper call by our referee Drew Fisher. Caesar rolled on, and Julie Beveridge come out and take a look at him. I think right now at this point you're looking at the Galaxy, you want to see a little bit more from Eric Tommy on the ball, as opposed to right now he's kind of floating, trying to find the game. Defensively he's not quite there, he's having to chase back. Offensively he's not comfortable in that space on the left side, where I would think he wants to cut in onto his right as an inverted winger. That's not quite working yet for him. But the Galaxy in general is not finding the balance that they need at the moment going forward and keeping consistent possession middle of the park and forward. 1-0 Timbers right now inside 18 minutes of play. And our referee Drew Fisher, I believe, is going back to the monitor here for a potential red card on Kamal Miller. So he's been asked by Edwin Jurasevich So we look at it again. He's not the last man back, I don't believe. And still, that's at the top of the center circle, or the defensive side of the center circle. Looking at one more time, here's the look. The right foot goes on the right Achilles of João Klaus.
4 makes contact to the Achilles in an active serious foul play. Final decision,
Red card, and the Galaxy will have a man advantage. So Kamal Miller is gone, and he gets a direct red on that particular call. And a little fortunate are the Galaxy. So now the Timbers will be down a man, and Miller can't believe it. And maybe the Galaxy got the benefit of that one. And see if the Galaxy can take advantage of it. Now Portland will certainly make a substitution here in the not too distant future to give them with 4 in the back once again. Maybe Bonateg will come on. Eric Miller or Ian Smith, those are the other center backs that they have on the bench at the moment. Or perhaps Phil Neville will decide that, hey, we can go with 3 in the back and continue to keep the pressure in midfield. We'll see how that looks. Possession Galaxy here. João Klaus is okay, and that's good news for LA. Winder, top of the center circle towards the right. He'll knock it on back to Amiro Garces. Aude plays onto the wing. Here's Eric Tommy wide this time around. Plays it back out. Cerrillo. Winder one more time. Quickly turns it over. Garces onto the right and plays it ahead for Mickey Yamane. One time forward, this time for Gabriel Peck. He was offside. And possession back to the Portland Timbers. Possession back to the Portland Timbers. They lead 1-0. 21 minutes have been played. Pantemis with the restart, plays it long into the Galaxy defense. It'll come on back. Yamane can't find it. Now into the top of the box, cleared away. Garces with a left foot in towards midfield. Royce heads it forward, tries to find Klaus. This will be a handball on Klaus. And possession back to the Portland Timbers. João Klaus, unfortunately, the ball just kind of bounced up and that arm was out. That left arm was out. Easy call for the referee. Good free kick opportunity here for Portland. Even though it's about 5 to 6 yards past the center circle, this is not the longest field. Here's the header into the area, and it's pulled down by Marcinkowski. He quickly goes to the top of the box. And played down. I believe a Portland Timber is down on the right side. And we'll take a look at that. And now it's Julian Aude who took a shot to the head and has some blood coming out the backside of his left area. He'll be looked at by Cesar Roldan as well. They'll try to stop the bleeding there. The fans a little bit restless. Maybe they didn't realize what happened. As we look at it one more time. Took an elbow to the head there. So Bonateg comes in. Kelsey will leave the match. So he's the one sacrificed due to the fact that Portland has one less man on the field, and they'll play a 4-4-1, I guess, going forward. Aude continue to being looked at. Our referee now looking to make sure it's okay also. He's going to have to go off for now. Portland's team doctor comes out just to make sure everything's okay. And Phil Neville having a conversation with the fourth official. Aude will go through the protocol. He'll come back on the pitch here in a moment. Waiting for the referee to give the go-ahead. And Aude is not quite back yet. Now he's waved on. Here's Garces for LA. Yamane. Passing needs to be better by the Galaxy out of the back. If it has to restart on the center backs, that means the initial pass wasn't good enough. Here's Hack. Cerrillo drops into the hole, has it now for the Galaxy. He'll go right side. Yamane settles. Garces approaching the midfield stripe. Hack one more time. Aude. This time it's Eric Tommy. Again Aude. Cerrillo. Sprays this one right side to Yamane, but it goes again more defensive than forward, and therefore the Galaxy stuck on the touchline. It'll come ahead this time around as Gabriel Peck trying to weave his way through a couple of pale yellow shirts, and back it goes for Amiro Garces. That's not exactly what you want. You don't want your center backs on the ball that much. Left side it goes to Aude. Ahead this time to Tommy. Aude makes the initial run up the left wing. Tommy cuts it in towards center. Cerrillo this time around. Yamane side of the 6 plays it on through on the header. Good idea, not enough on it, and Pantemis is able to smother it at the top of his own 6-yard box. 25 minutes have been played. It is 1-0 in favor of the Portland Timbers. On the long punt, comes all the way into the Galaxy penalty area, collected by Marcinkowski. Velda went down as he got in close with Hack, and they wanted a foul, but no. The referee continues play. Marco Royce, not enough touches from Marco. If you're the attacking midfielder, you got to be on the ball. Hack. Garces once again. This ahead for Royce, and unfortunately off the mark. The Galaxy do get it back on the left side. Tommy. João Klaus. Aude in for the late running here. Winder tries the shot blocked. Tommy looking for the shot. It comes to Klaus. Save. The rebound is smothered by the goalkeeper Pantemis. That was the best chance for the Galaxy right there. Pantemis did a good job of smothering his own rebound. Nice shot on the part of João Klaus. In fact, it almost got underneath that left hand of Pantemis, and that would have found the back of the net. Nonetheless, Galaxy trailing right now. Royce trying to make his way into the area with Gabriel Peck. Peck was looking for the foul, won't get it, and it might be difficult going forward here for the Galaxy getting some fouls, especially after an early red card. Sometimes subconsciously, not on purpose, subconsciously, officials will try to even the match out to make sure it's not an unfair rest of the 90 minutes. Not to say they're trying to do it on purpose, but sometimes that happens. Free kick here for the Portland Timbers. Brandon By on the throw-in, will take it. Lobbed into the Galaxy half of midfield. Hack the first touch into Cerrillo. Amiro Garces now for the Galaxy. Cerrillo once again played on the left side. Aude. Good ball into the area. Royce making the run along the end line. Cuts it on back. Close. The shot saved by Pantemis and out of play. Corner kick for the Galaxy. The first one of the afternoon. And Klaus could have done better with that one. If it's down low anywhere except where it went, it probably goes into the net. Look at it again on the replay here. Good run here by Royce. Back to Klaus, and if that ball is down low, Pantemis can't find him. It goes right into his chest area. In fact, he didn't even see it. It hit off his right shoulder and went out of play. Corner kick Galaxy. Here's Royce. Plays it short. Aude. Back to Royce. He'll go towards the back post. Knocked away at the top of the 6. Aude trying to get to the first ball. Now cleared away by Ortiz. And a foul called against the LA Galaxy and a free kick for the Portland Timbers. Galaxy trailing 1-0. Hey, don't miss out on club updates and exclusive ticket offers sent straight to your phone. Join the Galaxy's new text notification program today by texting Galaxy to 81257. Can't get enough Galaxy news. You can get it that way. 1-0 Portland Timbers right now, approaching the half-hour mark. Not quite there yet. It comes in centrally. DaCosta tried to play it back to Velda. It's cleared away by the Galaxy as things stretch a little bit. Ortiz towards the near side it comes. Good work on the part of Eric Tommy getting it back for the Galaxy. Here's Garces. Tommy trying to find Yamane on the right side, turns him around with that ball, but nice job by Mickey getting it back, plays it back this time, finds Gabriel Peck, Cerrillo, central, Royce. Plays it on through for Winder, a bit too tall and too long for him, and Pantemis will pick up 1 yard inside his 6-yard box. Good idea, though. This is better movement from the Galaxy right now. DaCosta dispossessed. Galaxy have it again. Royce with a chance, trying to put it down on his right. Now Klaus on his left fires and scores. And João Klaus has tied it up 1-1 here, right in front of 30 minutes. And boy, did the Galaxy need that one. Marco Royce should get the assist. And the Galaxy fans on the road, on their feet, cheering on their team in purple today. João Klaus continues to score. The Galaxy are fortunate he does. Off the clearance, DaCosta dispossessed by Garces. It came to Peck, into Royce. He heels it on back to Klaus, who sends it home. And Klaus, 6 goals on the season now. In all competitions, just to get that right. Did a good job of putting that ball onto his left foot and then sent it home. 1-1. We continue. Yamane now for the Galaxy. Tried to play it in for Peck, and Chara did a good job of stepping in front. Yamane trying to get back and get it back for the Galaxy. Has some help with Cerrillo, who comes out with possession. This time it's Gabriel Peck. And the Galaxy recycle back to Amiro Garces. Nice job by Amiro Garces initially. He stepped up and won that ball for the Galaxy. Royce pulled down just outside the area. Then the shot by Eric Tommy is saved by Pantemis at the near post. Corner kick Galaxy once again. Looking at the replay here again. LA working right down the middle of the park, and Royce pushed from behind, but it came right to Tommy. Puts it on his left foot. And Pantemis does good to get to that ball. Corner kick LA. Near side. Right-footed ball that would bend in towards goal, but they go short instead. Peck back out to Royce. Tommy on possession. He'll try to spray into the area. Not enough on that. Second chance here for Eric Tommy. Able to play it up the left side. Royce settles back onto his right foot. He'll try to bend towards the center of the 6-yard box. And it goes right to the keeper, Pantemis, instead. Bonatic able to play this one forward. This is Chara. Plays in the midfield for Ortiz. Player down for the Galaxy. It might be Royce that went down at the top of the Portland penalty area. Chara. Velda lifted off the ball. And the Galaxy will get it back. Here's Tommy going forward. He's brought down from behind. No foul, says the referee. Actually, that was Winder who was down. Ball goes left side now. Here come the Portland Timbers. Played in towards center. Velda able to play it ahead. DaCosta, who was dispossessed on the Galaxy goal, able to play it left side, and it's Ortiz who knocks it on back. One in this contest. Bonateg comes into Ortiz at the stripe for the Timbers. Played out the right side now. Brandon by. Watched there by Alde. So come on back. Sermon into Chara, and a foul on Marco Royce. Free kick for the Portland Timbers. Look at it again on the replay here. Royce not sure about that one. The fans, I think, wanted a yellow card. I'm not sure it was a foul. But a good free kick opportunity now for the Portland Timbers. JT Marcinkowski barking out directions. Eric Tommy, the one-man wall for the Galaxy. Everybody lined up at about 22 yards from goal. Here's the free kick, played out into the area. The attempted header will come down to the hands of JT Marcinkowski, who lays towards his left and makes the save. Cerrillo. Here's Royce. Garces. Again, Royce once again. Amiro. And Royce is pointing to Yamane, saying, don't come back, stay high so I can find you high. If you come on back, then obviously the defenders have the better advantage on the angle. Here's Aude on the left side. It'll come on back to Hack. Square it on over to Garces. Yamane on the right side. Back it comes. Garces. Royce drops back into the hole, and much more involved after the opening 15 minutes of the contest. Marco Royce. Ball on the left side for Aude, and Royce got an assist out of it. Cerrillo. Garces once again. He'll go way past the stripe. To the right side it goes. Yamane. Back Amiro. Royce calls for this one in the channel into Winder. This is better onto the right. Yamane has some green in front of him. Onto his right foot. He'll get the cross away, trying to find João Klaus. A little late on getting to that run, João, and cleared out a play over the end line. Corner kick Galaxy once again. Good idea. That's just a lack of chemistry building at the point, because if Klaus continues his run, that's what Yamane's looking for, not the hesitation. And the cross comes in about 4, maybe 3 yards away from the goal line. And Klaus is about 1.5 yards back of that. Eric Tommy to take the corner kick for LA. 1-1. Just past 36 minutes of play. Here's the cross toward the back post, and Pantemis does well to get a piece of that. It's played out the far side. Portland will try to work up the far side, but Garces wins it again. Plays it off of Chara. Another corner kick for LA. This time it'll be Gabriel Peck as the Galaxy look for the second goal. Maybe a breakout game here. The red card might have been fortunate for the Galaxy, but can they take advantage now? Here's Peck. Plays it into the 6 over the top of Royce, off the defender and out. Another corner kick Galaxy. Just beyond Royce that time around. Again, Gabriel Peck chips this one into the box once more, blocked away by Pantemis. And if you're the Portland Timbers fans, you might say, hey, keeper, bring that in. It seemed like he might have been surprised to that ball. It'll come all the way back to Marcinkowski. He lofts it long. And this time Pantemis will pick up. Rolls it ahead to Diego Chara. Sermon. Chara once again. Tommy, the lone player, defending high, as João Klaus will get on back now. Ortiz for the Timbers. Bonatig, and squares it on over. Sermon. This will come on forward. Anthony towards the near side. The return service for him. Good foot race here with Aude, who's going to have to get back in a hurry. Anthony Able to play this one on back. Chara approaching for the ball, squares it in centrally. Winder should have done better defensively there, but Surreal helps him out. And now Edwin able to clear it forward. Eric Tommy will come on back to Yamane as Tommy goes to the right this time around. Yamane puts on the brakes for now. Tommy. Winder ahead of him. It comes on over to Royce. Back to Yamane. This is promising for the Galaxy. Played on in, looking for João Klaus, a bit too tall for him. And it'll come on near side. Possession, Portland Timbers. Nice little collision there between Aude and Anthony. Aude thought he was fouled, and Surreal might have been fouled here by Chara, and it is a free kick for the Galaxy. Our referee taking his time on that one, and I understand the gripe by the hometown fans from Drew Fisher and having to think about that one before calling the foul. Look at the replay once again, and it is a foul, and it's the correct call at the end of the day because Surreal wins the ball back, and then Chara reaches back and clips Surreal. But because of the delay, I can see how the fans are going to get angry, and of course they'll continue to boo for now, but it was the correct call. Approaching 40 minutes, 1-1 in this contest. Marco Royce to take it. On his right foot, plays it out the far side of the area, knocked down offside against the Galaxy. And Justin Hack that time has to do better. If you're on the edge of that line, you have to make sure you're onside, especially on a set piece. Both the target forwards scoring the goals here in this game. Buildup for Portland, the Galaxy's João Klaus tying it up. Pantemis with the restart. Plays this one deep into the Galaxy end. Tommy pushed from behind. That's a foul and a free kick. And again, the fans getting a little antsy. And this is what happens. You've dropped 3 in a row, and you want your team to win. And so everything becomes magnified. Good plays, bad plays, and every call in the game, you wonder why it's not going your way. And that's what's happening, I think, right now for the Portland fans. Hack back to his keeper, Marcinkowski. Emiro Garces. Justin Hack. Again, Garces. Here's Yamane on that right side. The Galaxy being patient. Garces once again. They'll restart with Hack. Aude nearby as well. As this ball went to the right side to Garces, that needed to go immediately forward to Yamane, but instead Galaxy hesitate and play it out to Winder, and they have to restart back 35 yards away from their own goal with Justin Hack. Need to be willing to play that ball quickly if you want to get beyond the line of defense. Garces knocks this one forward. Tommy off his back to João Klaus and cleared away. It'll come to midfield. Aude dispossessed. Anthony on the near side. Hack getting back to help out. The cross blocked by Justin Hack. Aude is there. Plays it off of Anthony. Nice job that time as he recovers well on that play. Goal kick for LA. Hey, download the LA Galaxy app today as your one-stop shop for everything Galaxy. Easy ticket management, exclusive content, the latest Galaxy news and scores. Visit lagalaxy.com/app for more information. Garces back to Hack. Aude. Again, Garces. Here's Cerrillo. Defensive side of the circle, played out the right side. Mickey Yamane will run this one down. Nice job by Mickey. Gabriel Peck there to help him out as well. Peck will take it up the right side, and it'll be a throw-in for the Portland Timbers as Peck apparently touched the ball last, going out of play. I think Greg Vanney and his entire team are looking forward to getting home, being able to train a bit before their next game, which they haven't been able to do in quite some time. Hack being held up by Velda, getting to this ball to go out of play and touched last by the Galaxy for a throw-in. We'll have some stoppage time, probably 3, maybe 4 minutes of stoppage time, but not more than that. And you know what, thinking about that, maybe we will have more, because we've had the red card, we've had a couple of injuries, we've had 2 goals. Yeah, we're well away from going to halftime here. Here's Gabriel Peck now for the Galaxy as they try to sprint out to midfield. Peck taken off the ball by Ortiz. That's a foul and a free kick for the Galaxy. A minute to go before the break. Royce, or officially 45 minutes. Garces. Gabriel Peck here. Again, Garces. Justin Hack. Square it on over. Garces one more time for the Galaxy. And I think Mickey's just a little frustrated that ball doesn't come out. A long ball. They try to switch it to the left side. Intended for Tommy. It'll go out of play. Touched last by Portland. Throw in Galaxy. Aude once again. Royce. Hack. Played on over now to Garces. 7 minutes of stoppage time. That sounds more like it. I was mistaken initially. Here's Yamane. Cerrillo. Again, Yamane on that right side. Back it comes to Cerrillo. All bunched up the Galaxy right now in the forward third of this pitch. And it's cleared away with a far side touch. It'll be a throw in for the LA Galaxy. No rush. Plenty of time. Intended for Winder. Cleared away. And Elijah needs to be tougher there. Yamane getting back. Can't slow it down. Velda taking up the left side. Garces taking away the running room. And both players go out. It'll be possession of the Galaxy. Edwin Cerrillo. Aude. Here's Eric Tommy. And Aude brought down by Anthony. We continue on the advantage of the Galaxy to go to the right side. Yamane. Gabriel Peck, and back to the stripe it goes. Plenty of time left in the first half. Still about 6 minutes to go before the break. Royce had the assist on the goal by João Klaus that tied things up at a goal apiece. Here's Garces. He'll come back to Hack, and the Galaxy go left instead. Aude. Eric Tommy waits on this ball. A little too slow on the part of the Galaxy to open up Portland. And now they'll pressure LA at the middle third. Garces goes forward to João Klaus. Plays on left side to Tommy. Aude making the inside run. He has it now. Side of the 6 plays it on through off the defender and cleared away. It'll come into midfield. A good foot race here, and Anthony is going to outpace Cerrillo, but he's have to wait for some help. Plays it into Velda now, and he's taken off the ball by by Yamane. And the Galaxy would have again in midfield, and the Portland fans respond once again. Here's Eric Tommy. I don't think that was a foul that time around. I think it was shoulder to the shoulder, and Velda was trying to get the free kick. Here's Royce onto the right side. Gabriel Peck. Royce once again. Tommy this time around on the wing. Back out it goes to Marco Royce. Winder. Just keeping possession closely. Give and go here with Royce as he takes it on through off the foot of Winder. Then Royce runs into 3 defenders. It'll come into midfield. Da Costa. being closed by Cerrillo. Ahead, this one comes to Anthony. Aude is there, and he does well to drag his legs back a bit. Otherwise, Anthony was going to let Aude run on by. Possession, Portland. Buildup. It'll go far side. Ortiz. Forey. Diego Chara. And back it goes to Sermon. Cerrillo almost wins this one back. I should say Winder almost wins this one back. But a foul called against Elijah. Free kick for the Portland Timbers. Another long ball into the Galaxy defense. This is taken away by a Hack. Near side it comes Aude. He'll play it up to Cerrillo. Edwin. Onto the right side it comes Mickey Yamane. Garces. Winder. Peck just pushes it ahead. Yamane back to Gabriel Peck. About 2 minutes to go before the break. 1-1. Justin Hack this time around. Aude. Able to play it left side. Here's Eric Tommy one more time. Again, Aude. Yamane calling for this ball. Now Aude sees him and plays it out the right side. Mickey brings it down into space. And again, Mickey's putting the ball in good position. You got to keep running. You got to run to the ball and get to it at the top of the 6. And for whatever reason, once that ball goes right, they're wondering if that ball goes back to the top of the box. Why? Justin Hack able to head it back to his goalkeeper Marcinkowski here on the long outlet by Pontemis. Aude. Winder. And right side goes to Yamane. Here's the run by Royce. It's going to be slowed back. Now Mickey. Again, Elijah Winder. The Galaxy comfortable in possession at the moment. Need to be careful from any mistakes in the final 10 seconds or so. Hack. Garces. Here's Royce as the Galaxy look for the final sequence, I believe. It comes into João Klaus. Now Royce trying to find Gabriel Peck. Cleared towards midfield. It'll be Justin Hack. Maybe one more opportunity. Aude. Left side it goes, Eric Tommy. Watch there by one defender. The attempted cross deflected and won by Diego Chara, is able to play it near side. As Portland looks to get it into midfield. Aude once again for the Galaxy. Back it goes to Royce. And our referee points to midfield, and that now is officially 45 minutes of play. The Galaxy concede inside 15 minutes as Portland was busy around the Galaxy penalty area. But the Galaxy respond on a goal by João Klaus coming in the 30th minute after the red card to Kamal Miller 10 minutes after. And they go to the locker rooms here 1-1, the Galaxy and the Portland Timbers. Halftime is coming up next. Stay with us.
Two nights, two LA Galaxy legends. Landon Donovan delivering championships, record-breaking moments, and goals that echoed far beyond the pitch. Kobe Jones, a leader, a champion, a cultural icon who helped shape the game in America through passion, pride, and unforgettable performances. This April, we honor the impact. Landon Donovan Night, April 4th. Kobe Jones Night and statue unveil, April 26th.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. Halftime from Providence Park in Portland, Oregon, where the LA Galaxy and the Portland Timbers are tied 1-1. The Galaxy conceding early in this match in the 13th minute as Velda put Portland on top 1-0 over the LA Galaxy. And about 7 minutes later, Kamal Miller bringing down Zhao Klaus. It was a yellow card initially, but upstairs said, hey, look back at this one. And our referee, Drew Fisher, goes back and takes a look and says, no, you raked his Achilles. And he says, according to him, intent and a red card, a direct red, and the Galaxy then move forward. 10 minutes later, they tied things up on the goal by Zhao Klaus in the 30th minute. And that's where the Galaxy stand and the Timbers stand at the moment after 45 minutes of play. The Galaxy with 57% possession. That's only going to get bigger, I think, as the game progresses now. Shots, the Galaxy with 7 to Portland's 4, on target 2 for Portland, which means 1 save for JT Marcinkowski, 5 on target for the Galaxy, 4 saves for James Pantemis, 2 block shots, 1 for Portland Timbers. The Galaxy 348 passes to 252, 90.8% passing accuracy for the Galaxy, and Portland is at 87.7 right now. 5 corner kicks for the Galaxy. That's promising for LA. Set play opportunities there in and around the penalty area. Total crosses 5-2 in favor of the Galaxy. LA called offside a couple of times in this particular match. It took a little while for Marco Royce to warm up and get into the match. In fact, after the Galaxy conceded a goal, Royce became more active for the Galaxy. He had the assist on the goal for Zhao Klaus and had a pretty good first half from there. Same goes with Eric Tommy. He was rather quiet trying to find the game in the first 45 minutes. He found themselves in no man's land, both in defensive situations and also on the offensive side of things. And then as the game progressed, he started to be able to make an impression on the match and help things out. I'd like to see a little bit more from Elijah Winder, who
at times is not tough enough defensively and not courageous enough offensively for the LA Galaxy. Mickey Yamane, I think, has had a nice first half. He's making those runs on that right side. He needs to be served more often, and the more often he's served until Portland makes the adjustment and takes him away from the game, then Gabriel Peck will grow into the match as well. But for now, it is Galaxy 1, Portland Timbers 1, as halftime continues right after these words. LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. Soccer Sunday in Major League Soccer today. Earlier today, Miami gets 2 unanswered goals to erase a 2-1 deficit, and they win 3-2. Leo Messi scoring in the 61st minute that tied it up off a set piece that was deflected and past the goalkeeper in that particular one. Cincinnati bouncing back after a disappointing CONCACAF Champions Cup display, losing to Tigres after a 3-0 lead on aggregate. Today they beat Montreal 4-3. Minnesota and Seattle played to a 0-0 draw. James Rodriguez did make an appearance. On Saturday, it was Toronto over Columbus 2-1 as Columbus continues to struggle. So does Philadelphia. Chicago wins on the road 2-1 over Philadelphia. Nashville beat up on Orlando 5-0. Charlotte 6-1 better than Red Bull, tying an all-time worst record for Red Bull in losing deficit, that is. Atlanta and D.C. 0-0. St. Louis 3-1 over New England. A goalkeeping problem for the United States, both New England and New York City. They need to be sharper. Colorado defeated Sporting Kansas City 4-1 at their place. It was Dallas 4-3 better than Houston, a 7-goal display in that contest. Austin and LAFC went 0-0. San Jose wins on the road at Vancouver. That's a big one. 1-0 the final in favor of the Earthquakes. And what's it mean standings-wise? Well, the Galaxy taking a look at the top of the Western Conference. They need points here, and hopefully they can get all 3 today to start marching up the Western Conference, because right now 13 points is the leader in the West, and the Galaxy have 4 points coming in. Getting to 7 really would help before the international break. The second half is coming up next. Stay with us.
2 nights, 2 LA Galaxy legends. Landon Donovan delivering championships, record-breaking moments, and goals that echoed far beyond the pitch. Kobe Jones, a leader, a champion, a cultural icon who helped shape the game in America through passion, pride, and unforgettable performances. This April, we honor the impact. Landon Donovan Night, April 4th. Kobe Jones Night and statue unveil, April 26th. LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit.
Unlike Southern California, the Pacific Northwest is experiencing a real spring. It is a rather cool day, 60 degrees, partly cloudy. As our second half is underway, Galaxy and the Portland Timbers tied at a goal apiece. Galaxy defending the goal to our left and attacking from left to right as the ball comes out of play over the near side touch off of Anthony, and a throw in for LA. Mickey Yamane will take the throw. No subs for LA. Of course, Portland had to use one due to their red card and bring on an extra defender, as they did. Ball out of play once again. This one, Winder trying to find Gabriel Peck. And it finds the touchline nonetheless. Throw it. Galaxy 1, Portland Timbers 1. The Timbers playing a man down the rest of the way, depending on what happens. This will come long into the Galaxy defense. Justin Hack knocking this towards midfield, looking for Royce, and that's broken up. This time around, won by Forey. And back it goes to the goalkeeper, Pantemis, who's had a nice start to this match. He's been good for the Timbers so far. So go far side. Velda trying to turn the corner on Aude, and out of play. Touch last by the Timbers. Throw in here for LA. Aude. Justin Hack once again. Almost lost possession. Now he'll just power it towards midfield. Xiao Klaus. Back it goes to Royce. Pushing forward is Eric Tommy. He'll take it up that left side. He's got Klaus trailing. He's got Peck on the right side of the circle. Here's Tommy trying to get the cross away, and it's blocked. It comes towards the top of the box, and a foul by Winder, and that's unnecessary on that particular one. The ball's bouncing out. If you just contain yourself, you'll have possession again about 40 yards away from goal. Free kick for the Portland Timbers. Galaxy 4 points on the season. Timbers with 3. LA trying to turn around a losing streak of 2 in a row. The Portland Timbers have lost 3 straight since their opening day victory. We stand 1-1. Ball at midfield. Timbers on possession. It's wheeled towards the Galaxy defense, and it's going to be one in the far corner. Forey getting to the ball before Justin Hack does, and the communication not good enough right now for the Galaxy. Here's Forey on the cross, blocked by Hack, comes back out. Here's the one-timer towards the Galaxy penalty area, headed away by Emiro Garces. And a corner kick for the Timbers. Corner coming from the right side. Velda will take it. And now play has been stopped by Drew Fisher, our referee. Some pushing and shoving going on inside that 6. Sermon trying to get around the goalkeeper, Marcinkowski. The header towards goal is wide of the near post. It's a goal kick for the LA Galaxy. And Sermon basically was trying to post up against Marcinkowski, who's not the tallest goalkeeper in the league. And that's where the jockeying for the position was. We continue here. Position Galaxy off the goal kick. Justin Hack. It'll come back to Garces. Again, Hack, as the Galaxy look like they have 3 in defense when they're in attack. Aude pinches in, and Eric Tommy has that responsibility on the left side, and of course Yamane on the right. Garces, Hack, Aude. Again, Hack centrally tries to play this through, a little short on that one. Tried to break 2 lines with this pass. It'll come to the left side. Anthony now for Portland. Yamane there as well, steps in. He's got Garces, who plays it out to Winder, who gave it away. The Galaxy need to be better. It'll come on the left side. Timbers on possession. Chara able to play this one back as the sun kind of peeks out against those lightly yellowed jerseys and makes it very difficult to see who these guys are, but it is Forey to take the throw in. Here's Forey. Long throw into the Galaxy penalty area. It goes, knocked away by Klaus towards the top of the box. Eric Tommy gets a piece of it. It'll come on back into the area, and the Galaxy fortunate that it found the end line and out as Da Costa tried to close it down. And that's what the Galaxy need to be careful with, because effort's going to be raised on the part of the home side, Portland Timbers, as they try to take all the points and get back on the front foot. So you're going to have to match that, even though they're playing a man down. Here's Yamane. Back it goes to Garces. Cerrillo in the hole. Ahead this time to João Klaus, who can't find it. Cleared away. This will be a foul against LA's Aude, and possession to Portland on the restart. Next up is the international break for everybody, so the Galaxy and the rest of Major League Soccer will take some time off, and then maybe the last chance saloon for a lot of the players that are called to their national teams and for teams that are in the playoff in Europe to enter the World Cup. And for U.S. men's national team, there are a couple of faces there that are fighting for a spot. We'll see if they get that opportunity come the summer. Here's the free kick, comes in towards the Galaxy penalty area, knocked away by João Klaus. It comes ahead to Gabriel Peck. Eric Tommy on the near side, touches it back to Winder, tries to play it forward. It deflects to Yamane. He settles in for Tommy. Plays it into space on the right wing for Peck, closed by Ortiz. Good battle. This will be a foul against the Galaxy. Free kick for the Timbers. Shoulder to shoulder in towards the end line, and then Ortiz did a nice job of slowing down, and Gabriel Peck kind of ran him over. Pantemis, who's kept this game level at a goal apiece, has had a nice game for the Timbers, might even be their man of the match. 1-1. He'll play it in the midfield. Forey able to knock it on forward. This will be a foul against the Galaxy once again. Free kick. Set plays is where the Portland Timbers will thrive the rest of the way, as Anthony goes down and he gets that free kick. Velda will take it. Everybody will line up about 22 yards away from goal defensively for the Galaxy. Velda plays it on into the box. Out comes Marcinkowski, and he pulls it down. He timed it well. Played out the left side. Here's Aude for LA. Here's Royce. Again, Aude on the left. Now they'll restart with Justin Hack into Cerrillo. On the triangle it goes to Amiro Garces. Right side of Gabriel Peck. Not much room for Gabby. Gonna have to try to find the game. Forey's just staying with them throughout. Justin Hack. This time it's Aude. Yamane takes over the right side with Peck going into center. Almost two forwards for the Galaxy with João Klaus and Gabriel Peck. Centrally, I should say. Yamane pokes this in for Klaus. It'll come on loose. Peck fires away on goal, saved by Pantemis off of his chest, and is rolled out to this penalty spot. He smothered it. His punt towards midfield goes straight up into the air, and the Galaxy able to get on the first ball. It is Forey, fouled by Yamane, and Chara will collect it there. Hey, Pups at the Pitch night. It's presented by Purina. Don't miss out on the remaining nights. Purchase a ticket and a dog pass for the upcoming Pups at the Pitch games on May the 23rd, August the 1st, and September 12th. And to purchase those tickets, you can go to lagalaxy.com/pups-at-the-pitch. Free kick Galaxy. Defensively, it'll go out Cerrillo to Amiro Garces. Gabriel Peck past the stripe. It'll come on back to Yamane. Here's Garces. Hack. Out the far side it goes to Royce. Again, Marco. It'll come back to Garces now at the stripe. He'll push on forward. Right side it goes to Gabriel Peck. Yamane wanted the ball on the wing. It'll go back to Garces instead. And square to Justin Hack. He'll be closed, and everybody pushes forward. And the Galaxy, I don't want to say wasted a sequence because they remain in possession, but if you don't take advantage of that sequence, suddenly you're having to build again from the middle third, defensive side of midfield. So to a certain degree, you wasted the sequence. Yamane trying to find Winder. The kid has to do a little bit better. A little better. Got to be more courageous on that ball. And understanding of what's happening. That ball needed to go through to Peck. It's a foul against the Galaxy. And a free kick for the Portland Timbers. It's warmed up enough to take the jackets off. But then again, at the north end here at Providence Park, everybody's been working pretty hard. The supporters have been really into it, as they always are. Perhaps the best environment in Major League Soccer, naturally without enhancements. Ball goes left side. Aude trying to play this one ahead, way beyond Marco Royce, and Pantemis will collect it. João Klaus to close him. I know the folks in Seattle will say, well, what about us? And I would say that's a good environment as well. Here's Imaro Garces back to his goalkeeper. Marcinkowski will lift towards midfield. It'll come back into the Galaxy defense and collected by Garces once again. Aude. Wide for Tommy. He's brought down. That's a free kick for the Galaxy. Taken down by Brandon Bye that time around, who was much more active in the first half, getting down that right side for Portland. Understandably now he's staying at home as they're playing with a man down. Yamane. It'll come on back to Garces. Out the right side it goes. Nice job by Mickey making the run. Now plays it back to the spot. Gabriel Peck topped the ball on the shot towards goal, and it's cleared away. So come on back to Marcinkowski. Want to see that in the back of the net. I'm sure Gabby was too. Aude. He'll play it on forward. Tommy on the far side. It's turned into a half jog at the moment. Trying to switch the point of the attack. Not a good ball on the part of Aude. I believe he was trying to go all the way across to Gabriel Peck. Picked off in the middle of the park and cleared back to the goalkeeper Pantemis. He lifts into midfield. Garces will win it back. It does come out to Royce. Here's Peck now on the right side. Plays it ahead to Royce, who makes the diagonal run wide. It'll ping pong into Peck, and he's pushed off the ball out of play. This is touched last by the Galaxy and a goal kick. Goal kick here for Portland as we go to the 60-minute mark now. 1-1 in this contest. Portland now pretty much in survival mode to get a point. And the Galaxy are going to have to find this way to open them up a bit. The long goal kick comes to the right side. Galaxy get it back. Cerrillo taking off the ball. The pass not good enough that time around. This time Eric Tommy will try to knock it forward to Royce. Tommy wiped out again, and this time by Brandon Bye again, and a yellow card to him. Aude was able to get that one through. Cerrillo ahead to Tommy, and then Tommy was stepped on by Bye. Maybe he got a persistent infringement there, but that seems a little light on the accidental step on the foot. Here's Justin Hack now. Royce. Hack once again. Good ball ahead to Winder. Right side it goes. Yamane. Winder continuing his run to the right. Does well to get to this ball. Watched by two defenders. Still battling. He'll get a throw in out of it. No. It was touched last by the Galaxy. Sometimes you might be overthinking things as opposed to playing freely. Might have been the case. Here's Eric Tommy now for the Galaxy. Fires away from the left side of the area. And it's wide. 18 yards away, left side of the arc. That should have been on frame. Mickey Yamane will leave. Mauricio Cuevas is coming on. I believe now Eric Tommy is done, and Harbor Miller will replace him. So this game's about to be stretched a bit, I believe. And the Galaxy most likely will be three in the back going forward, with Cuevas patrolling that right side for LA. Miller, he has the confidence to go to goal. We'll find out. Goal kick out of play, and this is possession to the Galaxy. And if you're a Timbers fan, you're wondering, hey, you need possession here. You can't keep on giving the Galaxy possession. At some point, they're going to get the ball into the back of the net. Here is LA now. Garces on the right side. Cuevas. Again, the inside out run by Winder. Goes side of the area. Peck back to Cuevas. Now Peck, is he on? Apparently he is. It comes back out now. The flag goes up. Garces does well to knock this goal kick down, or the restart after the offside. This will come back to Sermon. He lobs it into the Galaxy defense. And one thing the Galaxy can't do is be lulled to sleep, and that's a possibility. Cuevas on the right side, able to play this in for João Klaus. Back it goes to Winder. The build out now for the Galaxy into midfield with Cerrillo. To the left it goes. Here's Harbor Miller. His first touch since coming on. Miller back out it goes to Cerrillo. Played into the box, right side. Cuevas chested down, side of the 6. Back it goes for Peck. Can't get the shot away. Klaus, the shot by Harbor Miller is blocked. The shot from distance by Cerrillo is blocked, and it'll come back to midfield. Here's Cerrillo into Harbor Miller. Yeah, I think the youngster could have done better with that one. Cleared by now to midfield. This will go far side. Hack is there for LA. Trying to keep it in play, and he does a good job of tight roping that far side touchline. Miller. Good ball in for Peck now with a chance. He runs on into Forey. And it's taken off of his foot. Need to be able to keep your feet and step on through those tackles. You're not going to get that call. Here's Winder, top of the box. Right side it goes to Cuevas. Slides it on through for Royce, and that'll be cleared away. Over the near side end line, near side touch, I should say, for a throw-in. Garces, central it goes to Cerrillo. Winder. Back out to Garces. They'll restart with Hack. Aude under some pressure. Here's Garces once again. Aude. He'll go to the far side. Here's Miller. Royce to find that penetration centrally for the Galaxy to open up the Portland Timbers here. Garces, Winder tries to go near side, and it's won by Cuevas. Good ball on the right side from Cerrillo. Cuevas this time around plays it off the defender in Forey and out of play. This will be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Galaxy finding a little joy here on the right. It comes into Peck, and he cannot get the shot away as he's closed by Chara and out of play. Sometimes you have to use your right. Corner kick Galaxy here in the 67th minute. Nice ball from Winder into Gabby, and he slid the ball over to his left foot as opposed to just keeping it onto his right and keeping it away from the defender in Chara. Peck with the corner kick. Played on into the box. Easy for Pantemis, who brings it down. He'll push it out near side. He'll come back to Pantemis. He'll lift it towards midfield. This is easy for Cerrillo into Winder. He's got time to take up the space here, Winder does. Now needs to get it away and does to Cuevas. Royce wants it along the end line. It's beyond him and out of play. The idea was correct. The execution was not. Couple of players coming on, Aravena and Smith. And you can hear in the microphones, Phil Neville wants his team to go into a 5-3-1. He's playing to get the 1-1 out of this. And the Galaxy are going to have to find a way to get through that 5-man back line. So come in the midfield off the goal kick. Portland on possession. Now the Galaxy most likely will have two in the back because they'll have only one forward. Foul, free kick, LA. Brandon By's playing on a yellow card, so we'll keep an eye on that. I can't imagine two red cards on the same team, but we'll see. Here's Royce for the Galaxy. Ball goes left side. Aude able to play this forward to Miller. Miller in the far corner, back out looking for Aude, and Julian has to scamper over to close it down. It's going to be possession. Portland on a throw-in, I believe. Throw-in coming in deep in their own Portland end. Brandon by with a long throw. Flicked on. Nice job by Aude getting it back. Hack there to help out as well. Cerrillo swerving away from his defender. Plays it back to Garces. Chips it forward. This is Peck running on into it. Fires away to the near post. And he misses the frame. It was deflected and out. I think Forey got there first. It'll be a corner kick for the LA Galaxy as Pantemis was coming out of his net to get to this ball. Peck plays it short. Comes top of the box. Cuevas back to Gabby. Side of the area. Cuevas with the cross into the box. It comes on loose, and the Galaxy can't redirect it towards goal. Cerrillo over to Garces. Aude. Again, Edwin. He'll play right side. Cerrillo one more time. This time it's Cuevas. Excuse me. Tried to find Winder. Cleared away. It'll go to the far side. Anthony able to play it back defensively for the Portland Timbers. Chara. The Galaxy need to be careful here, though. They're going to continue to creep forward. Even though Portland's in a 5-3-1, this is kind of a shorter field in Major League Soccer. All it takes is one ball ahead, and suddenly you're in trouble. Harbor Miller. Cerrillo once again for the Galaxy as they look to take the lead here. Tied at 1, have the man advantage. Winder, Cerrillo, Miller on the left. Early cross into the box, way too long and out of play. Need to keep on playing. Goal kick here for the Portland Timbers. This is the lone game in Major League Soccer at the moment. As we get another look here at the tying goal for the Galaxy, as João Klaus took it off the heel from Marco Royce, and Klaus sent it home. That was after a pretty entertaining first half on the part of the Galaxy offensively, where James Pantemis made 4 saves in that first half alone. It's been a little quieter here in the second half at the moment. Nascimento comes on for LA. This ball through for Peck. Pantemis back on and clears it away. So come back defensively to Smith. Tries to lob it forward. It's won by Cerrillo. He and Chara will battle. Comes on over to Aude. Lifts it into the box. Peck can't find it. Royce will settle. Still on possession. Right side it goes. Cuevas plays it down low as he tries to cut it back. It comes back to him. And he'll keep it alive for the moment, but this time it'll be the Portland Timbers that come out with possession. Ortiz. And this is where the Galaxy need to be careful on that ball that comes over the top. They did well this time with Justin Hack. Eric Tommy is the player that leaves the match. Here's Klaus. Cerrillo. Garces calling for it, has it now. Cuevas. And they'll restart with Hackett central. Winder's the player that left the match. Excuse me. Obviously Tommy left for Harbor Miller. Aude under some pressure. Back it comes. Hack. Garces. This will come ahead to Nascimento. He'll go quickly to the right side, but it's beyond Gabriel Peck. Forey is there. Plays it out the near side and back in to Ortiz. And Portland will just knock to midfield once again. Avena plays it on back. This one cleared off of Smith, who was able to play it forward and out of play. Ian Smith, the player that came on as a substitute. Alexander Aravena, basically a striker, but most likely, unless he's the lone striker, won't be playing that position. Here's the long ball on the near side. This will be cleared away by Amiro Garces. Out of play over the near side touch and a throw-in. Substitution Galaxy. Here comes Sanabria, and he'll replace Julian Aude. So the Galaxy are going to go 3 in the back, or really 2 in the back. 2 center backs and Sanabria and getting down the middle of the park. That's going to be interesting how that looks. So Harbor Miller will be the left back for the Galaxy. His job will be to run up and down that wing for LA the rest of the way. 16 minutes and change. Here's an opportunity in the Galaxy penalty area. The cross through the 6. Portland on possession here, looking for their second goal. Played on through, cleared away by Garces. And the Timbers will get a corner kick. And here's where the equalizer comes. Set plays. And the Galaxy almost found themselves in a bad position here on the cross coming through for Anthony. It was just beyond him. He was right at the top of the 6, and if he finds it, he's got an open goal. Corner coming from the far side. 1-1 as we enter the 76th minute of play. Right-footed ball that's bent in towards the spot, knocked away by Justin Hack. It'll come on loose at the top of the box, and Hack knocks this ball forward. Gabriel Peck trying to get to it. Pantemis way outside his goal. Plays it into the Galaxy defense. Harbor Miller will head it back to Marcinkowski. Here's Emiro Garces. Cerrillo. Cuevas, Gabriel Peck. And back it comes. Peck will restart for the Galaxy. Centrally it goes to Hack. Here's Cerrillo. Cuevas once again. Cerrillo. Hack. Ball will come to the stripe. Collected this time by Garces. Left side it goes. Harbor Miller. Cerrillo. He'll get it on back from Peck onto the right side of Mauricio Cuevas. That's first ball, first touch needs to go forward, not backwards. It's coming to Nascimento. Back out it goes to Cuevas. He finds Nasi once more. Top of the box, João Klaus. Back to Nascimento. Left-footed ball. No, he doesn't take the shot. He tries to play it forward instead. Finds the defender. And it's going to be cleared by Smith towards midfield. He'll knock it on back. Good job here by Cuevas. Wins it, dropped by Smith. That'll be a yellow card. Good free kick opportunity here for the Galaxy. Hey, they're wearing the Rise and Away jersey today, and it's available at the LA Galaxy store. Get them while supplies last. Good free kick opportunity here for the Galaxy, right outside the right corner of the area. About 3 yards from the touchline in terms of distance and width. And Marco Reus will take it for LA. Here's Reus. Steps into this one towards the backside over the top of Hack. Emiro Garces will keep it alive for the Galaxy. Back it comes to Miller. Cerrillo calls for it, has it now, just past the center circle going forward. It'll come on back to Cuevas. Right side it comes to Reus. Again Cuevas. Reus again for the Galaxy, surveying the situation. He slowly gets towards the penalty area. Now to the right side for Cuevas. Back into João Klaus, whose shot goes right to the goalkeeper, Pontemis. He had a clean look from 17, and I think it went off of his toe as he went to strike it, and it got away from him. Or at least it didn't get enough on it. Good job by Peck winning this ball back, and the Galaxy have another opportunity. Nice run by Nascimento. Peck once again to the back post, and he sends it wide, and Marco Reus looks back at him and says, I'm wide open 7 yards from goal. Goal kick here for the Portland Timbers. Peck trying to be the hero, and that's understandable. He's got a nose for goal. He's one of the forwards. He's done well in Champions Cup. Need to get things going here in league play. Still plenty of time for the Galaxy to get this one, as the clubs are even at a goal apiece. Pontemis lobs into midfield on the far side. Knocked on down. It'll go on forward to Antony. Back it goes to Ortiz. Able to go right side. Aravina. He'll play it all the way back. Sermon to the right. Brandon Biles on a yellow card. Again Ortiz. By. Lifting forward up the wing. Galaxy should get this one back. Nice job by Nascimento. Ahead it goes to Reus. Able to play it back to Cerrillo. Reus took a knock from behind. No foul, says the referee. Cerrillo has it again at midfield from Mauricio Cuevas. Reus back on his feet. It'll come forward. João Klaus earns the foul. Antony knocks him from behind, and a free kick for LA. Cheer on the Galaxy in style with a 2026 premium membership. For more information and to become a premium member today, visit premium.lagalaxy.com to learn more. Klaus did a good job here. He just kind of posted up Antony, who ran through him to get to the ball. Free kick LA. Antony picks up a yellow card for that. That's, again, a bit much. Cards are flying today. I'm not sure about that one. I think that happened on the foul to Reus. As I check back, that might have been where that yellow card went instead of that particular foul right there. And our referee says on my whistle, Marco Royce will take the free kick. "10 minutes plus time to go in this one. I don't think we'll have the 7 minutes we had in the first half. Here's Royce. Plays it in, top of the box, cleared away. Won by Sanabria. Watched by Anthony. Sanabria still on possession. Back out it comes to Cerrillo. Mauricio Cuevas one times it forward. Royce able to get to it, taking off the ball. It'll come on loose. Here's the counterattack for the hometown Portland Timbers. Played forward. Aravina, I believe he's offside, but a good job by Sanabria closing it down. It is possession to the Galaxy on the offside. Here's Cerrillo. Has it again from Peck. And one more time from Cuevas. Not a good pass centrally, looking to Nascimento. That's broken up. This is what happens when you don't take the ball forward. You end up playing it back to the passer, and the defender gets in a better position. This will be a foul against Demiro Garces, who brings down Anthony, and a good free kick opportunity now for the Portland Timbers. And I'm not sure why Garces is going to be complaining over that one. And neither Gabriel Peck at this point. The Galaxy, I believe, have been a beneficiary of the officiating so far today. To walk away, and Garces finally does. Inside 83 minutes, it's still 1-1 here. One-man wall is Gabriel Peck. Aravina to take the restart. On his right foot, plays it top of the box. Cleared out by a hack, but it'll come on loose. Won by Chara. Squares it out over Ortiz. He'll play it out the left side. Aravina once again playing into the box. Backside of the 6. Clears to the top of the box. Anthony is there. Turns to his right. Watched by Sanabria. Brandon By, take it on Nascimento. Gets the cross towards the spot. The shot towards goal. Blocked by Hack. Galaxy having a hard time clearing here. The shot again over the bar and out of play. Goal kick for the LA Galaxy, and the Galaxy fortunate that time, I believe. Looking at the replay one more time on the yellow card that was issued, it wasn't Anthony for that one. Bonatig was given a yellow card and not Anthony, and that's why we didn't get that correct. Felipe Mora comes on now for the Portland Timbers, so they'll get a little more scoring punch in the final moments of this one, as Anthony will leave on a yellow card. Phil Neville saying, okay, let me get him off the field. Garces for LA. So come on over to Cerrillo. Gabriel Peck back to Cerrillo. Cuevas. This will come on through again. Peck back out, and he'll start it from the point. Gabby trying to switch it over to the far side. Harbor Miller has to backtrack and have it now. Here's Garces. Squared in for Cerrillo. Peck. Cerrillo, and out the right side it goes. Mauricio Cuevas. Back to the stripe. Justin Hack. Again, Peck. Garces. It'll go left side to Harbor Miller. Miller working on his defender and By. He should charge him. Plays the cross into the area. Sermon with the clearance. You got Brandon By playing on a yellow card. You might as well charge him towards goal. Take him on. Harbor Miller once again on the far side. He'll take it into the far corner. Working on By. Almost got around him. Nice job by By. Recovering well, but it's turned over. The Galaxy have it again. Sanabria. Good ball into the area this time around, looking for Royce. Klaus will keep it alive, heels it back out. And it comes back to midfield. Sanabria, Cerrillo. He'll chip it to the right side. Good job by Cuevas, the one-timer towards goal, over the bar and out. Goal kick. And we enter the 87th minute, tied at 1 apiece. Pantemis. I should say an offside was called there against Cuevas, and that's why this ball will be at the top of the area. Here's Pantemis. Left-footed ball that'll get into midfield and beyond. Headed towards the Galaxy penalty area. Marcinkowski off his line. He'll collect it at the top of the area. Rolls it out to Harbor Miller. Galaxy need to be careful here and not pass themselves out of opportunities. That happened in a couple of sequences on the right side for the Galaxy. It'll come right side to Cuevas, back to midfield now. Cerrillo. He's going to switch left. Harbor Miller is there. Taken on by once again. Miller. He'll knock it on back. Sanabria switches to the right side. Cuevas brings it down side of the box. His attempt to cross is blocked. He'll collect in the corner. Back out it comes, and the Galaxy keep possession. This time it's Justin Hack. Centrally Sanabria. Garces got Royce. And there's Marco trying to find João Klaus, and Marco has to do better with that pass. It'll be cleared towards midfield. Aravina fouled by the Galaxy's Miller or Sanabria. Miller says, what did I do? So it's the foul against him. Possession again to the Portland Timbers here. 2026 season tickets are available right now. Become a member today and score the best seats at the best prices. Visit LAGalaxy.com/season tickets to secure your membership today. 1-1. 89 minutes in now. This one flighted towards the Galaxy penalty area. Miller with the one-time clearance. Ortiz will shoot towards goal and right onto Marcinkowski, who makes the save. Outlet it out to Miller. He'll get towards the midfield stripe and beyond. Sanabria, Cerrillo. Amiro Garces this time around. Play it on over to Cerrillo. Ahead it comes to Gabriel Pack as the Galaxy moves slowly through the middle third. Back it comes. Cerrillo. Cuevas. Need to be willing to take somebody on. The ball into the corner. Cuevas will run it down. Watch there by Smith. Trying to get to the corner kick, and he can't as he's pushed off the ball. Goal kick for the Portland Timbers. You got to be a little tougher. Make them foul you. Approaching 90 minutes here. Still 1-1. Galaxy have had the man advantage since the 20th minute. Got the equalizer at the 30th. They've had a couple of chances. Portland has done well to defend throughout. Another throw in here for the Timbers as we head to stoppage time here in a moment. 3 minutes. Throw on the far side into the corner to go. Miller defending, and this will be out of play for a throw in LA. Felipe Mora is playing high, and he's been a Galaxy killer in the past. Miller will take this throw in for LA. flicked on towards midfield. Here's Sanabria. Garces now for the Galaxy. Again, Lucas. He'll play it out the right. Cuevas runs onto this one. Has to do better with that first touch. He'll get the corner kick out of it. Corner kick on the right side here. About a minute and a half to go in a 1-1 game as the Galaxy look to get all 3 points away. Cuevas plays in. The header towards the back post, cleared away. Bouncing around the penalty area. The shot by Gabriel Peck is over the bar and out of play. Was deflected. They get another corner kick out of it. As we look at the replay here, Nascimento's header goes across the 6. Peck fires it off the defender, who got in front of that shot. Brandon By turned his back, but still his backside got to it. Kept it out of the goal. The Galaxy have another opportunity. Here's Cuevas. Into the box it goes. Played out to the top of the area. The shot down low, blocked. It'll come ahead into the area. Nascimento can't find possession. It'll come towards the near side. Played towards midfield, won by Cerrillo. This time Nascimento, side of the box, plays it top and central for João Klaus, cleared away. Sanabria fouling Mora, getting a yellow card here. About 30 seconds to go as we continue. The long ball comes into the Galaxy defense. Aravena plays it back out. He'll get another chance at it as he has it on the left side. Back to midfield it'll go. Forey able to beat Gabriel Peck, plays it long into the Galaxy defense. Harbour Miller to clear. One more chance here for Portland potentially to get all the points. Here's Chara. He'll play it onto the right side. By plays it into Ortiz. Again By on the right side. Miller defending the cross towards the spot. It'll come loose in the Galaxy penalty area and cleared by Justin Hack. And our referee Drew Fisher puts his left arm to the sky and then points to midfield as this match has come to an end. The losing streaks are over for both clubs, but the winning streak has not yet begun as the clubs play to a 1-1 draw here at Providence Park today. And the Galaxy should feel like they left 2 points on the field in this one. Galaxy 1, Portland Timbers 1. The postgame show is coming up next. Stay with us.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A a rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. Welcome to the LA Galaxy postgame show, presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Well, the Galaxy get a point away from home right in front of the international break, a 1-1 draw with the Portland Timbers, and they will probably leave Portland feeling they should have had all three, as they played a man up for 80-plus minutes in the match and outplayed the Portland Timbers. But Finn Sermon and that back four did a very good job in front of James Pontemis, including Pontemis, the goalkeeper, who played well for the Timbers and keeping the Galaxy out of their net the rest of the way. There were chances. There were half chances, but there were also chances that the Galaxy helped Portland out defensively by passing the ball back as opposed to taking on the man on the wings and beating your man wide and opening up the Portland defense to give yourself an opportunity. That's where the Galaxy perhaps failed today by getting things going in this particular one, because sometimes you have to take on your man and beat your man, and if you do that, that's when the opposing team will open up and have to show more lanes, especially in the middle of the box. And if you're constantly stuck on the wide side and just trying to pass it in, then they don't have to move in their defensive positions and are able to make plays. And I think that's part of the reason here this afternoon that the Portland Timbers salvaged a point after losing Kamal Miller to a straight red in the contest. The Galaxy have 5 points now. That's 8 points back of the top spot in the MLS West. They're in 10th place in the Western Conference heading into the break. And I understand this is the 5th game in 16 days, and they'll get a well-deserved break and a chance to come back home and work on some things before their next home game when Minnesota comes to town. You can get tickets at lagalaxy.com or by calling 877-3-GALAXY and go from there. But there's work to be done here. You got 3 winless games for the Galaxy in a row, and that's something that we'll pay attention to going forward. It is a good draw, ultimately. When you get a point away from home, you don't want to, shake your head at that. But I think the Galaxy will feel that they had an opportunity to take all 3 on the day, and you want to see that happening. Some of the stats here in the first half of this one, or the full game, I should say. The Galaxy, of course, dominated the possession, 61.6% of possession. They had 57% in the first half. 21 shots to Portland's 9. No surprise there either. 7 of them on target. They had 5 on target in the first half. 3 on target for Portland the rest of the way. Block shots, the Galaxy with 12 to 2 for the Portland Timbers. 693 total passes for the Galaxy to 378. 89.5% accuracy of their passing to 81.2. None of these numbers are surprising. 9 to 2 in favor for the corner kicks for the Galaxy. Total crosses 9 to 5. Offside, the Galaxy were called offside 4 times in the match to Portland's 1. The 1 red card, I think, put the Galaxy numbers offensively over the top as they continue to control things going forward. Maybe the Galaxy need to have more of a eye of the tiger going forward as opposed to, continuing to play the same game they were playing going forward, even with a man up. And that's something that I think will be looked at along the way. But ultimately, you get a point away after winning midweek in Jamaica, getting on an 8-hour flight and going back across the entire continent of the United States and to the Northwest. The only longer flight would have been going to Vancouver, I would imagine.
But they get to Portland. They get the equalizing goal in the 30th minute, and they're tied at 1. We'll take a short time out. We'll look at the rest of Major League Soccer when we come back. Stay with us. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. LA Galaxy is back at home on April the 4th as Minnesota and James Rodriguez come to town. Tickets are available by calling 8773-GALAXY or by going to lagalaxy.com. It is a big night as the Galaxy honor Landon Donovan, his memoir. And it's a very busy weekend heading on into that particular match as the Galaxy will take on Minnesota and look to get things back going at home and in the winner's column. Today they went 0-0 in their match. So just to give you an idea, there is work to be done with a lot of teams in Major League Soccer, and nobody is in a perfect situation at the moment. Let's get you some of the scores from earlier today. It was Miami coming back to put 2 in the back of the net. Messi scoring 3-2 the final as Miami wins at New York City. 45,000 and change on hand at New York's Yankee Stadium for that one. Cincinnati bounces back after a disappointing CONCACAF Champions Cup elimination. They beat Montreal 4-3. Seattle and Minnesota played to a 0-0 draw. Coming up later on in San Diego as Sunday soccer night continues on Fox Sports. It'll be San Diego home against Real Salt Lake. Another sellout crowd at Providence Park saw the LA Galaxy play to a 1-1 draw with the Portland Timbers. Joe Tutino saying so long. We'll talk to you again at Dignity Health Sports Park when the Galaxy play Minnesota on April the 4th. Have a great rest of your weekend and week ahead. Good day, everybody. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, You can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is California's #1 entertainment destination for award-winning musical superstars. Catch Academy of Country Music award-winning Kane Brown March 1st. Grammy award-winning country rocker Keith Urban returns to Yamava Theater March 20th. And don't miss the intimate storytelling flair of Rock and Roll Hall of Famer James Taylor April 26th. Tickets on sale now at YamavaTheater.com. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino, celebrating its 40th anniversary. You in? Must be 21 to enter.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, healthcare, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness. You've been listening to the 6-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy, presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit. By Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. By Yamava Casino at San Manuel. And by Vivid Seats. This has been a presentation of the LA Galaxy, 6-time Major League Soccer champions. All rights reserved.